laptop for Apple Final Cut Pro, which honestly, yeah, it would be a MacBook. Honestly, if you want to use Final Cut Pro, I would not recommend using it on a MacBook. That's my opinion on that, because Apple, I have used Final Cut Pro on my Mac, and it's very slow. I would recommend using it on your iMac. I still have Final Cut Pro, as you know, but I have the older version. I don't have the newer version of it. You know, the new version where they have the 360 and the VI. I prefer the older version better than the newer version, because the reason why that is because the newer version, they switched a lot of things around, and I don't like it. I don't like the layout. I don't like it. If you want to do video editing, if you're a starter at video editing, if you're a beginner as a video editor, I would recommend starting out with iMovie and Windows Movie Maker. If you're an Apple product person, if you're always on Apple, I would start out using iMovie, because iMovie, you already have the extra software and it doesn't cost you anything. For me, that's how I started using iMovie and Windows Movie Maker. I actually jumped from a PC, Windows, Dell, into a MacBook, and I actually used iMovie on this thing. And then after I started realizing that more people are using Final Cut Pro, I began to research, and I was saying, okay, I'll give it a try. So I said, okay, I'll buy Final Cut Pro, because, you know, I work. Final Cut Pro costs you a lot of money. It's like, at the time when I bought it, it was only $100 on the Apple website, because it was cheap at the time. But now it went up in price for $300. So honestly, for the best video editing software out there, I would recommend using Final Cut Pro on a iMac compared to a MacBook, okay? It would be the Apple Final Cut Premiere of the 15-inch of the touch bar. Honestly, I don't like the touch bar. Don't use a touch bar when you do video editing. Don't use touchscreen when you do video editing, because I don't like using touchscreen. It's like using your iPhone and you're touching and you don't know what you're touching. You know, it won't come out right. I'm just telling you. I've told many professionals out there and broadcast professionals. I've told many media people out there who loves the iPhone and who loves the tablets, and they love editing on the tablets, and I'm like, your audio and video does not line up. I recommend you taking it onto your computer video editing software and working from there to make sure it lines up right, because it doesn't look great. I tell people this. Honestly, you can't use touchscreen on anything with editing, because you have to have a mouse. You have to have a mouse and a keyboard to edit video, like I'm doing now. You have to be able to touch it with the mouse. You know, you have to be able to touch it with the mouse. You know, and that's what I think. I don't know why that's it. Okay. Anyway. So, number 2, I would not recommend. If you want to use Final Cut Pro, like I say, just use it on your iMac. Alright? The new iMacs are really cool. I would recommend buying a new iMac. The newer ones. But I would wait until it goes down in price first. Premiere Pro on number 3. They recommended Lenovo Yoga 720. I would recommend PC under Adobe Premiere, but sometimes on PC with Premiere is very slow. I have used Premiere on PC before, and I actually started out using Premiere on PC, and it's very slow. If I was going to use a PC, I would go use Sony Vegas. I'm just saying. So with Premiere, I would recommend using your MacBook for a Premiere Pro and your iMac, because it's more faster editing style compared to PC. I'm just saying, it's faster, the window's faster, and the GPU is a whole lot faster. A laptop of all time, of the best video editing laptop out there that they recommended, it was a Dell XPS 15. Honestly, I love Dells. I have started out on a Dell, and I would not recommend using a Dell laptop for video editing because I don't trust PC. I just don't trust it. If you want to use Premiere, I would use a MacBook. I would use an Apple MacBook and an iMac. That's what I would use Premiere for. Because it's more faster compared to a Dell. A Dell is more as, it's more as for like Sony Vegas or, what's that one? Shit, what is that one? Camtasia and, what is that one? I can't remember what that one, brain! My brain's hurting. What is that one called? I think it's called Cyberlink Director. Help me out, guys. My brain's fried. I have a brain fried on here. Especially a Dell XPS 15, I would use Cyberlink Power Director because Cyberlink is just like Premiere, but it's more for PC. It is not for Apple. You can't use Cyberlink Power Director for Apple. It's only for PC only. So if I was going to use a PC, I would use Cyberlink Power Director. You can use Premiere, but I would use either Cyberlink Power Director or Sony Vegas. One of the two. I would not recommend using Adobe Premiere Pro on this Dell XPS 15. I would use Premiere on Apple only. I would use it only on Apple only because Apple is more reluctant with Premiere than PC. I'm just saying. I have used Premiere on PC before, and it's very slow at windowing, and yeah, it's very slow at windowing. So yeah, that's what I recommend using. So let me know what your thoughts are on this one, and make sure you subscribe for more videos like this, and make sure you follow me all over the internet at Stephanie's Live. And yeah, let me know if you want to do more of these videos like this. And subscribe for more videos, and make sure you follow me on the other. Bye. See ya. Peace. Bye. And subscribe.